Good morning everybody. Welcome to Coffee and Cards this fine Tuesday morning. I just think my camera's trying to focus and decide where the light should be today. I hope you're all okay and you're having a great week and life is treating you well. I have my coffee. Here it is. I've got my Mickey Morning, Carol. Got Mickey Mouse out today. I'm feeling a bit inspired by the mouse. Oh, and my hair is up half. So cheers to you. I need my coffee this morning. I've already been for a walk. I've already been exploring the wildlife around the lake. I had a busy morning already. I wonder what you've all been up to today. I've got a fun card to bring you. I can't wait to show you. It's a bit of a different one today. Good morning, Mum. I brought you a card with a twist. So I'll just wait for a couple of people to hop on, see if anyone else hops on, and then we'll get crafting. I do love coffee and cards on a Tuesday. Do you like my mug? I've had this one I've got lipstick all over it. Look. I've had this one quite a long time. I've managed to hang on to it. Thank you. I love this one. I've got a little collection of Disney mugs, you might have noticed. Don't know. Good morning, Lynn. How are you, love? I saw you doing your Facebook Live from Michelle Love's craft room, Lynn, and I'm very jealous, and I'm going to be messaging Michelle today to find out when it's my turn. I'm only kidding. It was fab. Good morning, Sylvia. Good morning, Hilary. Lovely to have you Coffee and Cards today. I'm busy slurping on Mickey Mouse. No, that's the wrong thing. Coffee in my Mickey Mouse mug. So I'll stop slurping away now. Good morning, Jen. How are you? Hope you're well. I love Izzy's little Instagram post. I know, Lynn. How lucky were you to be in Michelle's? How was Pip, Michelle's dog? You were dog sitting, weren't you? Morning, Joe. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so I'm going to start crafting. I've got a fun project to show you. So I'm going to turn the camera around. So wait for it and put my glasses on, otherwise I won't see what I'm doing. Hello, hello. Here we go. Yay. I'm going to turn you around and we're going to have a go. Here we go. Yes, here we go. Right. Okay. You got one from Disney Paris. You'll have to show us. We could compare all our Disney mugs. Pippi is adorable. I love her dog. Oh, hang on. I'm just trying to put you in the tripod so you can watch without cutting you all off. There we are. Pippi is so cute. I know. This is the first dog I've ever met who has her own little staircase to get on the sofa. She's so cute. Right, okay. I found a spare dimensional back. Where do they all come from? Everywhere, don't they? Useful things. Right, I'm going to bring you in. Are you ready? And sort out my position. Stick that under there a bit, I think. I can bring you in a bit more. Oh, don't get dizzy, will you? I think it's this angle I need to change. There we go. You can get a glimpse of the colours we're at today. One of my favourite combinations of colours is Petal Pink and Smoky Slate. And we're back on that colour palette today just because I think it kind of fits the card I want to make. In good taste. It's definitely in good taste today. You can recognise it. Good morning, Jan. How are you? Hope you're well. Jan's been loaning out her camper van to her family so they can have little holidays. How lovely is that? They're all so lucky. Good morning, Helen. Good morning, everybody. Right, I'm going to get my trimmer in because we're going to do a bit of scoring today. Okay, I've got a piece of Whisper White. Morning, Jacqueline. Whisper White cardstock. It's just A4 cut in half at 10.5 centimeters, a whole piece. Okay, that's what you need to make this card. A whole piece, a whole half a piece. Okay, so it's cut at 10.5 in half, and then I'm going to turn it round to the long side and do some scoring. Morning, Jan. Right, do some scoring here. Now, I don't want to use my cutting blade, this dark one, so I'm going to move it out of the way so I don't make any mistakes. And I'm going to bring in my scoring blade on my lovely trimmer. And I'm going to start scoring. So my first score line with a long side at the top is at 10 centimetres. It's an interesting card, this one. And then if I bring my little arm out, I'm going to push it along. You can't really see very well, but I'm going to push it along to 18. Do another score line. Then 20. And then right, the last one is 28 centimetres, which is almost to the end. We've got a little gap there, little margin. So 28, and that's it. That's all the scoring we need to do. So 10, 18, 20 and 28 in centimetres. Good morning, Lucy. We're having fun with a card. It's just a little bit of a different card I'm going to show you how to make today. So, here we are. I've got an itchy back. What does that mean? Yay! I'm glad you found me, Claire. I'm always here. I'm always in the same place every week. This is my page, not the group. There's just one page, Inkstampshare. If it just says Inkstampshare on it, this is it. The group says customer group on it, and it's not in that one. It's in this one. Alrighty. So I'm just going to fold down my lines. I can grab my bone folder and make them really tight and sharp. But honestly, it's just a few score lines, nothing complicated on this one. And this was the very end one that gave me a skinny margin. Yes, I can say those score numbers again. So I'll tell you, the card stock is A4 cut in half at 10.5. And then the score lines are 10, 18, 20, and 28 centimetres. So you've got this little bit here. Okay. Right, okay, so I'm going to just turn it round so that I have got my smaller margin on my left. Okay. And then I'm going to find my punch. I've got a big circle punch here. This one is a 2 1/4 inch circle punch. You can probably use any big punch you've got, or if you've got a circle die, that would be just perfect. I'm just going to pop it in the top. And I'm going to punch it. So I just kind of centered it down as far as it will go, which is still nearer the top than the bottom. I'm going to take that out. That's now a spare piece. I don't need that. So this is how I've got it. This is still where my little margin is. Let's put that punch right out of the way. So here we go. And we're going to do some stamping. Now I have got ink pads. I have got Tasteful Touches. Now we used this the other week. I've been using it a little bit and I love this stamp set. I love these images. So we're going to use some of this and one of the lovely sayings out of it. So I'm going to start off with the big fern one. It's called Tasteful Touches, Jan. There's no problem at all, my lovely. It's got loads of lovely images and sentiments in it in really pretty fonts. It's part of the Tasteful Touches suite, but you can just buy it as it is, but it comes with some gorgeous dies if you want those too. Save 10%, they're good. Right, so I've given it a clean because I've changed the colour. I decided on what colour I wanted to use and then changed my mind. I better move that other colour out of the way in case I do it by accident. So I brought back in Smoky Slate. I'm going to stamp randomly, kind of randomly, all over my project. And I want it kind of over the score lines. I'm not fussy. So can you see that? And oh, I don't know if I didn't drop it and make myself all inky, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm going to have one here. Another one coming in there. Just lots of those. I'm going to stamp over here like this. Just over the hole. Does not matter how or where. I think that is okay, to be honest. I think I've done enough stamping with that. I'll just put a little bit in there. Put there. To be honest, I think that's fine. Okay, so we've got that as it is. Right, okay. Now I've got some other pieces. I've cut some matching colour. I say matching, I haven't used this colour yet. So I've got some Petal Pink cardstock and I've got some Whisper White cardstock, and this is going to go on the front of my card, on one of the pieces of my card, and it's going to go on here. So this one, if you measure this on the front, this is actually 10 centimetres. So this one, the Petal Pink, I've cut at 9 centimetres, and this one at 8. So it's a centimetre difference. So we have a nice wide border around. Hi, Bridget. Okay, and I'm going to use this white piece for stamping on. So I'm going to move this bit over slightly and get stamping on there. Okay, so I've still got my grey, and I've got one of the other stamps out of the Tasteful Touches stamp set. I'm just going to pop it on. This is just, you know, decorate it however you want it to be. So I quite like that one. I might actually, what else have I got in this set? Got feathers. Don't know if I need feathers. Don't know if I need those. I might come in with a feather. Might try it and see what it looks like. I didn't when I was playing, but I think it would be nice. Let's have a go. Right, I brought the feather, and I'm still going to use the same ink, but I'm going to stamp it off so it's very, very, very light indeed. Oh, thank you, Bridget. I just want it very faint. Oh, you can't even see that at all. Let's go again. That was a bit... Oh, yes, you can just about see the feather in there. Because I'm going to go over with some flowers as well. Okay, got some feathers there. And I should therefore really add some on the base of the card too. It's almost like a watermark once it's stamped off. It's really pretty. You're making a big batch, I can't even say it, pasta sauce. How nice, Lucy. I'm coming over for dinner. Oh dear, only kidding. Wouldn't that be lovely? Just deciding how to have it. So you just want to decorate the front of your card how you think it would look nice for you. Okay, I think that'll do. Let's smooth that one. Okay, so we've got that and we've got that on there, so it kind of, it coordinates. All right, so now I want to bring in a different colour. Oh, bless you. Can you imagine? Just come for my tea. How funny would that be? Oh, I've got Petal Pink and I've got my flower from this set. What do you put in your pasta sauce recipes? Tomatoes, all sorts. Right, I'm going to stamp. I don't know whether to actually stamp these out and cut them out. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to have to do a couple of these and a little bit of cutting out. So you might have to bear with me today. And I've got to decide if I want them in that. Yeah. Just going to go for that. There's not a die for this flower, unfortunately. Okay. I don't know, I might just stamp them on there. Let's just see what it looks like, because I can always change my mind. So I had this kind of planned, but not completely. Can you tell? Oh, I quite like that. I might just leave that like that. I will have to cut some out in a minute. I meant to have it up that way. I don't know what that will look like. I think I'll have to go that way now. That's fine. It's all overlapping and textured and whatnot. So I'm going to place that on there. I might as well glue it down. Great one for using up your veggies, definitely. I think we're having pasta tonight, actually, saying about it. I do a nice one. It's so on my hairy bikers. It's a spicy mozzarella chili pasta bake. Is that the Hairy Bikers low fat book? So you're roasting peppers, onions, tomatoes, garlic. I'm definitely coming around for tea. Okay, so that's going to go on there. I'm going to have it this way. I'm going to put this on here. So we're getting a general idea of what we're doing. I'm not sure if I would add any ribbon to this. I'm probably not going to, but you could definitely add a ribbon. I don't know, would I use grey or pink ribbon? I don't know, but I'm probably not going to anyway. So, sometimes it's a ribbon day and sometimes it's not. It does sound yummy. Okay, so we've got this like this. How cute is this? I've got gluey hands, so I've turned it around now and I've got this on the inside. Now, I need a piece of petal pink, and I'm going to take the same size circle punch or die, whatever it is you've used, you need the same size again. Punch it out in your coordinating colour, so I'm using petal pink for mine. Okay, and I think the stamp I'm going to use is this just saying hello. You could use anything you like. Happy birthday, you know, this card's pretty, you could use it for anything. This stamp set says, you are the best, you are so special, just saying hello. The good things in life are better with you. So there's quite a few. I wouldn't use this one for this particular style of card because you won't be able to see it through the aperture. But this definitely, the others you could definitely use. So I'm just going to stamp, not in pink, tut, grey. I want it in grey. Excuse my arm. There we go, just make sure it's clean. I'm going to stamp it in grey. Onto my little circle. Like so. Just saying hello. I like that. I could actually bring it over a little bit so I don't chop my J off quite as much. It does fit. There we are, that's better. I'm going to clean off my feather stamp. I really like this one. Clean it off, and I'm just going to stamp it in petal pink. See if what it'll do. Ooh, that's interesting. I didn't expect it to be like that. Not sure if I'm going to like that. No. So I'm going to stamp it again in the grey. Let's go for the grey and see what that looks like. And then I'll use back on the other side. So that's how we learn, isn't it? Trial and error. Yeah, that's the way. But I think I'm going to use the fern. Haha. I think my grey might need re-inking. I need to do that. Oh yeah, that was better. I think it's more a definite image. You can work out what that is. It's a leaf. Yeah. Still not convinced, ladies. Okay, I'm going to leave that. But here's one I made earlier. I'm going to pop it in like that. I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to decorate it anymore. I think it was just muddling up the definition of it. Right, okay, so I need to stamp inside. I haven't stamped inside, so I think that would be quite useful. So where we've got our fern, make sure I'm using grey on it. Got a bit of glue on there. Crash, bang. Here we go. I'm going to just stamp inside. Like that. That might be enough. Let's grab that one. Don't want it pink. Don't want it purple. There we go. So we got that feather in there too. Okay, so this is going to glue down. This is going to be the fun bit. I haven't done this bit yet on this card. So let's have a go. No, this bit has to be flat. And this bit has to fit to make it go flat. Does that make sense? So I think I'll use tape. Oh, what are you all saying oh no about? What's happened? Something's occurred. I missed whatever that was. I was too busy making the card. Oh, thanks, Bridget. You're very kind. You're lucky, auntie. What's happened to Hilary? Is she all right? So I'm going to flatten it down. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about your puss cat. That's very sad. I hope, is she all right, Hilary, or is it not looking good? Okay, so now I have got this here. Do you see that? So it folds flat, and yet you open it and it's not flat. And I'm going to pop that in there. I'm going to put the glue down. So it's literally, I haven't used any special equipment for this card. It's just a different fold. All I've used is ink, stamps, paper, and one punch. Oh, okay. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, Hilary, about your poor pussy cat. It is a nuisance when something happens right in the middle of when you're doing something and the cat's not very well and it's all going on. Okay, so you just need to center it so that when you've got your card open, you can see what you want it to say. Oh, well done, Graham. He's got brownie points from us, tell him. Say thanks, Graham. So just saying hello inside. Like that. Now, I did have a couple of these, but I think they might be too big, but we're going to try and see. So I just need to grab my scissors. And cut them out. So this is actually a really simple card to make. It just looks more difficult than it is. Same size as a normal card. Same like size piece of card. Just with a couple of score lines in. 4 score lines. It's a shadow box card, I believe. And in a minute, I'm going to show you what inspired me. I had to take it apart. It was a swap I got at an event, and I've kept it. I have a little box for inspiration of interesting swaps that I've received over the years. Unfortunately, I have no idea who gave me this one because there's no label or anything with it, so I can't credit them. But you will love it when you see it. And I just thought I wanted to copy the shape and show you how it was made so that you could have a go, because it's not difficult, as you saw. Glad you like the colours. I went back to a favourite combo of mine. I think I used it last week in a card. And I've just drawn to it, and I don't know why I've seen a lot of cards using this stamp set, not with this colour palette, but this kind of colour palette speaks to me when I look at this stamp set. So I think I'm going to have a couple of these on there, just like that, and that should do it. Oh, what a good idea. That's a great idea, Lucy. On your in-laws' wedding anniversary. I had a wedding anniversary. What stamp set was I using? It'll come to me in a minute. I was using it yesterday. I had a great sentiment in it for that kind of thing. What was it? Oh, it was the So Sentimental stamp set. I had a lovely sentiment in it for that kind of thing. I was making some for a YouTube hop that goes live next week. We were doing in-colour cards. So I was using that stamp set for the sentiments. And there was one that in there that was perfect for kind of anniversaries or weddings. Good all-round stamp set, that is. Right. Nearly there, ladies. Sorry to it. Must be painful watching me cut out. There we are. I only need 2. Okay. So I'm going to pop these on there, and I'm going to grab my dimensionals, which I had already. I'm not making 2 cards today, I'm just making 1. Because I think if I made another one, it would just be a variation of this one. So I think I'll just stick with this one. I'd love to see if you guys make anything like this though, or how it would turn out. I might put another dimensional on that one. Oh, good. I'm glad you don't mind just... Oh, a nice cheesy sentiment, because they're very much in love 47 years later. Lucy, that's amazing. I'm glad you think it's therapeutic, Jan. I suppose it's not too... There's nothing too busy going on, is there? I've got my lights on, I promise. It's just very dull in here today. The sun is very intermittent behind the clouds. And if I put the light on, you just get too much shadow. So here it is. It's just a monochrome card. And it's fab. Look, it's flat. You could actually decorate the back a little bit more. And then, but your world's your oyster, really. You do it anyway. I think that's catching. I just need to trim the edge of my flower. I hope you like it. Do you think you guys will have a go? So it looks really nice stood up, and you can put it flat in an envelope and send it really easily. I really like that. I might put a couple of rhinestones on it. Now, I was thinking about maybe putting a die cut sentiment on the front. I was also thinking about heat embossing this sentiment, but I wanted to, it's coffee and cards, and I wanted to keep it a coffee and cards. I wanted to keep it nice and achievable and simple. You don't need too many tools and equipment. So today we stuck to that, and I actually really like that. Going to grab what I've got left of my rhinestones. Must put some of those on my order. Love these. Yes, I'll put the measurements in the comments. It's a good plan, Carol. I'll definitely do that. Thanks for that. Glad you like it. You can't go wrong with these colours either, I found. Seems to be pretty foolproof for me anyway. One of these here. And another one. Maybe up there, down here, down there. Where to? Just here on the corner. Just there on the corner. Just to give it a bit of bling. I might move that one. I don't know where to put it though. I don't think it would go in the on the middle of the card, would it? Because they're quite big ones, these. I liked it where it was. Stick that one there. There we go. Oh, I'm glad you'll have a go. Mindfulness by proxy, that's good. There we go. I tell you what, my husband and I were watching, this will make you laugh. I was watching a YouTube live. I follow some, I know this is very surprising, but I follow some YouTubers who tour Disney World. I know that's not like me. Okay, I've been following these vloggers for years who tour Disney World. And I was just looking at one the other day, and you know how you get suggestions pop up on your YouTube? So I had a suggestion, and it was this guy who was actually live in Animal Kingdom. And we sat down and we watched it. And I think we watched it for about an hour, and he was literally just wandering about the park. And there wasn't a lot of chat. There was a little bit here and there. It was the most therapeutic thing I've done in weeks. Just watching this chap amble about. It was so slow and nice and quiet. Do you know, it's funny, isn't it, what we watch and what we enjoy. Oh, I'm glad you like it. I think, you know, you've inspired me now. I might actually... Now you like it, I might actually have a go with some more bright colours. Now let me show you the card that made me do this. I have actually killed it. I've taken it apart because I wanted to know exactly how to make it. So here it is. These are gorgeous colours, aren't they? I don't think that's that specific point, this blue. I'm not sure what this one, orange one is, or even if we have it anymore. But you could definitely use one of our colours that would go with it. We don't have this stamp set, I don't think, either. Watching people plaiting hair in different ways, that's definitely a good one to watch. But the idea being is that she's used contrasting colours. She's got some textures going on. She's got some layering. And she's done her leaves and her splatters there. And then if you open it up, see, I had to kind of take it apart. She has, did she stamp hers in white? No, she's embossed hers too. And that did inspire me to emboss it. And then I thought, no, I'm going to keep it plainer. And she's also cut the flowers out. So I've literally cased it. So it's not, I mean, obviously different colours, different stamp set, but a very similar looking card. So don't be afraid to case a card that you've seen that you've liked using the supplies that you've got. You can make a completely different looking card by doing that. And I really love it. But I don't know who made this one, but I kept it in my stash like I do. I keep my swaps, or at least quite a few of the really interesting folds, so that I can have a go at it. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I shall be back on Thursday with some more fun. So I hope you'll join me then. Now, I've got a confession to make, ladies. We do have our brand new Christmas catalogue, or at least I've got them. Let me show you the cover. It's absolutely beautiful. And I want to say, it says August to December. I want to say it goes live from the 4th of August. So you can order from it from the 4th of August. Those of you in my team can order from it now. And my plan was yesterday to get all these in the post. Unfortunately, two things happened. One, time ran away. And two, I went out yesterday and I got drenched twice to the skin. So I was not going to brave the post office again. So today is the day to send these lovelies in the post to you all. So if you haven't already got one, because demonstrators should already have one, but I know Lucy, yours will go in the post. if you don't have one and you're a demo, let me know. Other than that, I will send you one if you shopped with me recently. And if you haven't and you still want one, just let me know and I'll send you one. That's absolutely fine. It's great. I love it. Let me show you something I made out of it. This is for a hop that went live yesterday. I'm part of a blog hop, I'm getting it confused, with loads of other demonstrators around the world. It's called the Stampers Showcase. And our theme this month was gift packaging. So I thought it was an ideal time to show off stuff from the Christmas stuff in the new autumn winter catalogue. Now, this gorgeous stamp and die set, I love it. It's called Winter Wishes. Comes with some papers, or as part of the suite is papers of reds and golds and greens and metallics and beautiful things. But I wanted it to be frosty. So I changed it up completely and I put our new Snowflake Splendor papers in and this gorgeous in balmy blue glimmer paper we've got for Christmas. Love it. So, and it's a gift card holder. Thanks, Carol. It's a gift card holder, so that's how my packaging bit comes in. This tag, these tags are part of the die set. It's scalloped and stitched. And yeah, I found an old Costa card just to demonstrate it, and I've stuck it on with a glue dot so you can take it off. You could even reuse it again. Oh, thanks, Helen. So yeah, I like the layering, and this is very simple to make. I used the classic label punch, and I just took a piece of the designer series paper and I notched out using the classic label punch, and I stuck it on using double-sided tape, and there you go. Just got to leave room for your gift card. The ribbon I coloured to match. It's the white crinkle seam binding ribbon, and I just used balmy blue blend to match. So that's that. So that's your sneak peek, but you can find it on my blog. If you do go over on my blog and have a look at it, you'll find the links to like all of the rest of the blog hop, so you can get loads of inspiration to have a hop around and see. Enough of me chatting. I will see you on Thursday. Thanks, Helen. Hope you're all good, and thank you for joining me. Let me know if you make anything. Take care. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you.